going on YouTube? It's Fantastic Bricks here with another LEGO City update for the month of July 2016. I've done some work, but it's been a while since I've done an update. I'm not even quite sure what was in the last video, so we'll just do a general update. Some of the big changes I know for sure. I have some construction going on. I've recently started adding in an airport. Need a lot more work to be done on that, but we'll get around to it. And I have started populating the city with random minifigs and all of my sig figs. So I'm going to try to point them out when we go through the update, but if I miss you and you know I have your sig fig, I'm sorry. But I set this up a few days ago and didn't get around to filming, so we'll see who I can find. Alright, let's take a look. Over here you can see Port City Bricks there, hanging out at the toy shop. This building has been here for a while. I would like to make it a little larger. I'm not sure how I feel about doing these modulars kind of sideways on a 16 by 32 base plate. It kind of makes for a lot harder city layout, so I might be revamping a lot of my modulars that I've done in that configuration. Then we have my gym slash general store with another floor added, which will be apartments eventually. Over here, another apartment building, cafe, bike shop that I've modded out, and the Chinese restaurant there in the corner. And if we come over this way, we have the police station down there, and my Caribou Coffee mock, which my wife, Mrs. Fantastic, is currently drinking some coffee. She used to work at a Caribou, but she doesn't work there anymore, but still likes the coffee, and so do I. Over here we have my museum, which I finally finished the interior, posted some pictures up on Instagram. I used some custom printed tiles from brickbuilderspro.com. They have some pretty cool looking printed custom pieces, tiles and whatnot, and they actually have a museum type series of printing, so it worked out pretty good. I've got the fountain there from that free set right in the front. Works pretty good. Got Bricksomniac cleaning, sweeping the walkway there, putting to work finally. It's been a long time since I've had any sig figs in here, so we'll try to keep them in here and keep them doing some stuff. We got my skyscraper right here. Definitely the biggest building I have in my city. Still need to do the interior. I don't know what kind of building it's going to be, but at some point, some year, I will get it done. We got Howie and Busy Blocks hanging out in front of one of my other skyscrapers, which needs to have an interior. On top of that, we have some sort of superhero. Looks to be some kind of vigilante. I'm not sure who he is yet. I don't know his intentions. I mean, he could be a villain, but he definitely has the color scheme of possibly a hero. We'll find out. He does have some big guns, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, they're just hanging out down there, maybe looking for a new place to live inside my city, but time will tell what they eventually do. We got the TV station, news station. This again was modeled after a building in my hometown. Turned out pretty good. It definitely was quite the project to get it going, but I really wanted to start on it because the pick-a-brick wall had this, you know, the dark red brick 1x2s, so I could get quite a bunch of them, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And bricking it up, he's hanging out down there. I don't know if he's maybe thinking about working at this TV station, but maybe he is. If I do show your sig fig and I don't have anything going on with you, and you're looking for a job, or maybe you find a house or an apartment that you're thinking you might want to rent, go ahead and leave in the comments and we'll see what we can do. I have pretty good control over the city, so I can make stuff happen. Then we got down here just the street that leads to the little pizza shop, the hospital, some apartment buildings. I'll actually go and give you a better angle of that in a second here. We got Richard Dictionary Head. He's on top of my comic book mock store. This actually does have an interior. I bought a few of those arcade builds from Brick Builders Pro when I ordered the custom tiles, and I built them and put them in there. It's a pretty tight fit, but it works. I'm definitely a fan of those builds. They look pretty sweet, and the stickers that come with it are pretty nice. Definitely a fan, so I'll keep checking them out for more stuff. But I'm not quite sure what he's doing up there. Probably something's going on that he doesn't approve of. Oh, we got this guy spray painting. He's doing some graffiti. That's not cool, dude. I don't know. I don't know if the cops are actually going to find him. Doesn't seem like they're really moving around too much, so he's probably going to get away with it. I got my skyscraper. I've rebuilt this twice now. First time, I just tried to make it as tall as I could, but it just looked like a mess. It didn't look like a real building under construction, so I tore it down and redid it. We got the center yellow pieces there to kind of be a support structure for the crane. And then we got a bunch of people walking around in there trying to get the work done. This will probably be a building that just stays like this, just for the scene. I don't really have any plans to turn this into a skyscraper as of yet, so you'll probably see it like that. I got this guy hanging out on this beam, getting hoisted up. That was kind of a fun little build that I came up with for it. Over here, it's a little smoothie shop. We've got Bricks Anywhere down there. He's kind of taking a peek at the construction, seeing what's going on over there. Nope, knocking over figures. Let's see if I can pick that one up. That's not a sig fig, so it's not that big of a deal. Set her back up. Over here is going to be the industrial site. I'm going to put a building up there. Hopefully some garage doors, big garage doors for the trucks. Got Mr. Bones Bricks over here. Looks like he's doing some work with his little forklift build. Not quite sure if he's actually working for them or is he possibly stealing some stuff from the cargo truck. We'll find out. I'll make my way over this way. We got some residential area settings going on in here. We got the Slinger. I don't think he has a YouTube, but he's on Instagram. And he's cruising around this little hot rod. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't have the top on there. Must be a warm day out. And we got the Sullivan brothers. They're taking off because they're getting chased by the banhammer. There's no more bricks. Looks like he's about to kick them out. But I don't know. They look pretty fast, so maybe they'll get away. Oh, we got my tram over here. I motorized that. I had some issues with flex track derailing it a bunch, so I improvised with a bunch of curve track to complete the whole circuit of the track, and it works pretty good now, so it's not too bad. We got D over here chilling out on this Mixels. I don't know if that's her pet or what, but they seem to be getting along, so that's good. She's hanging out in the woods. Got some cops and robbers in there. You think they wouldn't be able to hide very good in there, but apparently cops are having some difficult times finding them. Got my mine over here. Made that custom little mine shack for it. Kind of based it on the set that it came from. That was definitely a lot of work, but I think it looks pretty good. Fits pretty good back there. It's not, fully complete in the back. If you take a look at it in the back, it just probably has a bunch of filler brick, but nobody sees that side, so it's good. Over here, we have the park scene. I set that up. That was a cool set. I got that from my wife for Father's Day. Definitely neat elements and figure parts. So that was just something fun to put together. Over here, we got the Zaney family and their new baby boy. He's back. I've seen him. I think he did a stream. I haven't watched that one yet. And then he was on that other Lego show stream. So he's back at it, which is good to see. I'll have to check out both those streams when I have some time. Also, see this rat up there on the bench? Well, that's kind of a little spy for Chad's brick hobby. He's got his minions, and it looks like they're going to break up this park scene. I don't know why he's going to do that to all these nice people, but, well, that's a bummer for them. I got the shark over here. It's a pretty sweet looking shark. It's not the big Duplo one, but you can fit a minifig in there, and it's bigger than the other ones, so I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Cool Kid Bricks and Ozzy over there, about to watch this dude get chomped on. I think Cool Kids is hoping to get a viral video with this, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure he's going to be eaten. He doesn't have a chance. He doesn't know what's going on. Let me come back this way, and we got Haley Bricks and Brick Princess. I don't know if they're discussing maybe taking these vehicles for a ride. I think they're police and fire, so I don't know if they work for them or they're going to steal them and go for a little joyride, but I'm sure the police and fire department won't mind. That'll be fine. You got Brick Smith, just chilling. And you got TMX. I don't know if he's got a confused look on his face. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably because Brick Smith doesn't notice the alien invasion going on right behind him. These are 2 custom alien spaceships with the little alien CMFs from 13, I think. But they're invading. They're definitely invading. I think each ship has probably like 10 of them in there. Those were fun little builds. I tried to do them exactly the same, so kind of depended on what parts I had available. But I like the way they turned out. And then over here, this section hasn't really changed. It's just the Lego modular buildings. I just kind of set them up in this area to keep them separate, so that if I want to show off my custom stuff, it's all in one spot. And then this is all the Lego design things. Well, we got some NASA people sleeping on the job. I actually just moved all this stuff around. That's probably why it's like that. I picked up the VIP plane, which is pretty sweet. It's a little pricey, but you get some big pieces, so I guess that's why I think you get 4 minifigs. It's pretty cool. I got my Jurassic World private jet over there. That's one of the methods to get to the island that is over there, still under construction. This is going to be my airport section. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to have a full runway, just pretty much a place for the planes to sit. Then I built this traffic control tower. It's not exactly how I wanted it. I just didn't have enough pieces to make it how I wanted it. I wanted it to be pretty tall. So I improvised with what I had and built this. The top part, I really like the top part. That came together pretty good. I think it's like 8 windows up there in that circular motion, and a bunch of computers and coffee machine in there and all sorts of stuff, so they can stay busy. Then I rebuilt my cargo plane I had. That was fun to put it back together. It's definitely a huge set. It makes me want to get the new one that's coming out, so I'll definitely be picking that up. And we got the Avengers Quinjet over here, which we'll probably have to leave once that other jet comes in. But other than that, there's just one more spot. I will take you to it now and show you what's going on over there. Alright, so here is my car dealership garage mock. We'll start there, and then we got the Lego store over here, the Lego truck bringing in a shipment, and it looks like Big B and Brick Stackers are eyeing it up, probably looking for that sand green. They're getting ready to pounce on it. Hopefully other people can get in there and get some, but Big B, he's just that evil seller dude. Over here, we got the Batcave bar. Looks like we got some sig figs coming out of there. TF Bricks might have had a little bit too much to drink. The red-faced goose there, hanging out with them. And then the bearded brick. Looks like he's laughing at TF there. Can't hold his liquor. Well, he'll get there one day. Then got the Andy's Gunworks still there. I don't like the fact that it's built on the 32 by 16, with 32 being the length of it. It just takes up a lot of space, and I probably won't ever tear it apart because it was a mock that took me a long time to get it put together. It's based off of the Dawn of the Dead, the new Dawn of the Dead, newest Dawn of the Dead movie, that little gun shop. And last but not least, we have the Holland and Ballin crew. I think they know about the sand green as well, so they have commandeered this tank and are hoping to score all the sand green. So I thought Big B was going to end up with a lot of it, same with Stackers, but I don't think they have come prepared. So we'll see what happens. Try to continue the stories of the sig figs. I know I missed a bunch. So if you've seen yourself and I didn't say anything, just let me know so I can find you. Other than that, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and feel free to comment. And thanks for watching.